Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod. I'm changing my view really quickly. I'm coming out here. I am in Rosa Ouro, which is the gold mining town. I'm going to come out to where the matriarch, see the matriarch? Is that a baby? No, oh, that would have been amazing. No, she wouldn't bring a baby up here. She would keep the baby with the rest of the tribe, which is down here. See, we've got a tribe of elephants down there. And the matriarch comes up here and loves to look at the city across the way. And there's an aspect where I think that she sees all these big, huge tree barks, these big, huge logs, and she's like, I want one of those. I didn't really, it was such a curious thing. But when a baby elephant was born in the zoo, there hadn't been one in a long time, and the baby elephant's name was Samuda. That's the name that everyone chose the most. They had a choice of 3 names, and you could say which name you wanted. And Samudra was actually the name that was chosen. I liked the name because the name was Sam, and at that time the mayor of the town was Sam, and I thought it was really cute that he had the mayor's name. So, but when Samudra was like 6 months old and visiting him in the zoo, and they had this huge area for the elephants, and Samudra actually loved dragging logs. Loved playing with logs and loved picking up logs and loved dragging them. And it's like, he's not being taught anything. Where does this come from? You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. And it makes me think that it's not unrealistic, the fact that elephants are used in the way that they're used to carry things, because to some degree, when they're young, they actually like doing that. So it was very odd to find out that that's actually within their wheelhouse. It would be like saying where you have a kid who likes doing something with their hands, and so you give them a pencil and paper and they start drawing or they start writing or something like that. You wouldn't say that you force them to write or something. If that happened, it was just an interesting, curious thing. The sunset, the moon is out. Wow, look at that moon. That's actually quite pretty. That is so beautiful. I have so many pictures of the town from that view. So I'm going to do something different this time. I'm going to come around and I'm going to see about getting a view from a different part of town for right now. And I think I would like to do that. For instance, let's come up here to where Keanu has moved back into his favorite house. Uh-oh, I did not see that. Uh-oh, nobody saw it. This is a type of flower that can't be had here. Let's change it to a poppy. O-W, no. Oh, let's change it to a lime carnation. O-W, so we need a flower. There we go. And then I need a lime. I can't put one of those in. So I need a poppy. I do need a poppy. I'm going to put a poppy in there. So let's, oh, see, this is what happens. I need to use my hands. I need to use my hands. There we go. All right, let's make that go away for a second. Let's put this here and let's put a poppy in. I don't think the lime carnations can actually go in, so that's the problem. Okay, and let's come up here. No, the moon's up high in the sky now. I don't think there's any view that would be fun to take a picture of, except maybe this. That would be nice. Look at that. Let's do that. I think that looks really cool. Let's have that view. That will be fun. All right. In Twitch this morning, some really strange and interesting things happened, and I'm going to talk about them in just a little bit. Right now, I'm going to go down to the saloon and I'm going to have a rest, and then I'm going to look at some of the pieces that we have going on. Let me see. And sure enough. Okay, here we go. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. There we go. Good night, ladies. Good night, gentlemen. All right, here we go. Yes, that's how ancient that song is. It actually talks about ladies and gentlemen. So the town council got together this morning, and the teachers at the university buildings on the west side of town were saying that there's not enough housing. Micaiah didn't mind being like the teacher in the building with the students, but she doesn't really like it much, so she would like to do something else. Oi, Mr. Villager! Oi, Mr. Villager, ¿cómo está você? How are you? How are you? So I am just beginning to talk about some things that changed this morning in Twitch. If you will notice, the Earth Science building is completely buried, and the pieces on the roof of the roof that are up are all the pieces that are showing right now. We raised the skylight so that we wouldn't lose it, and made it 2 stories tall. I mean 2 blocks tall instead of 1 block, so that it would still be there. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, Avo. See? And so that's one thing. So when they were talking about it, we realized a couple of things. And one of them is that Hira is working here. And we have, yay, yes, we have an idea. We're actually going to have Hira do 4 projects that are intended for this area. And those 4 projects are this guard tower right here, to finish this level 5. This is only the level 4 that is taking him this long to do. He's just working on the level 4, and let me just make sure that is the case. And oh no, this is the level 5 that he's working on. Hi, Ainsley. No wonder. Okay, well that explains why it is so comprehensive, so complex, because it's actually the level 5. All right, so he is waiting for the actual mechanism, the telescope mechanism, to come in, and he is going to put this on top. We've been talking about this for a while. It takes a while for it to be moved, and it has to be brought by boat, and then it is probably going to be brought over here by balloon, one of the courier balloons. We only have one here. We should have another. And so they are waiting for this to happen. This area here that you see marked out is going to be housing for the universities. So the earth science, very good, to the BEM. The Earth Science building right here. Mixasa, salut, salut Mixasa. Como va-tu? How are you? How are you? How are you? See this right here? I'm good. Très bien. Très bien. I had a wild and crazy time in Twitch this morning. And this building got buried. And over here, actually, this building actually got buried while while I was waiting for my sister this morning. Très bien, très bien, c'est bon, it's good. So I had a little bit of time, so I buried this building. This building is actually an experiment. This entire area of the city is about sustainable living. And the sustainable living that's happening here is living underground or having buildings underground. And so this building this Earth Science building is actually underground for that reason. Now, there is a schoolroom that's supposed to be attached to that Shire University. I'm not sure that I'm going to put it in. I'd have to have at least 5 or 6 private homes here, and I don't have anything like that. This is mostly singles and couples here, and I don't see that happening right away. This morning, Hira found out that he has 4 projects that he's going to work on when he gets done with the university. And you know what? I'm going to cancel. We're going to stop him from completing the university for a minute. I have some other things that I really need to get done. Although, I'm not. He might as well go ahead and finish because then we'll have enough room for the kids when we have another set of kids. So this is a level 5 down here. Let's go inside for a minute. I haven't done anything to the inside except change this ground that you see under the trees, which was just dirt, and making it, this is actually mossed black sand, which looks really amazing in the desert, of course, because in the Badlands, because the moss turned that different green, that Badlands green. So it worked out really well. Oops, sorry about that. These are the roots of that tree up above, and they go down into the ground below. And so this is actually in the roots of the tree, this university, and I really love the idea of that. And yes, a dormitory for the university students. And so for the university now, I thought that there was more, maybe the library is, there we go. That's more like it. So this is a level 5. So we can have, there's 4 there, and we can have 8. That's excellent. And that is exactly what we need. And that's why we're going to complete the university. So you'll remember I haven't done anything for how they get to the university yet. See, they're coming up here and coming from here. That's how they're getting here so far. The university, unless they live here, this is the first dorm that we have, which is right here. And then they just come across here. Now they can come across here and see right here, there's a back door right here. Tell me this is not in the way. It is. Okay. So, and they can come in right here. So I was trying to fix this so that if they fell, they could not, first of all, they can't fall into a stairwell. And even if they fell from here, they might be hurt a little, but they're not going to die. And so that's what we wanted to do. If they come here and go here, they're going to be fine. Okay, so our first dorm is right here, and it's full already. It's already full of students. This is the level 5 of the Ancient Athens residence. This is one of the 3 residences that Ancient Athens has, and this one works really well as a dorm. We're going to do another dorm like this on the other side of the university, and it is going to be at this level right here. This level is, let's see what the number is 71. This is at level 71 right here, and a dorm over here is also going to be at level 71. So we're going to have another dorm that's going to be right here. And then above that dorm, we're going to have a teacher, professor housing, which is going to be right here. Let me go to sleep. Let's come down to this beautiful beach right here. It's the riverfront, and I'm just going to go to sleep for a moment. It really looks like a dorm, doesn't it? It's actually a really amazing building for being a dormitory, and I'm so glad because it's the best one out of all the different packs so far. That isn't underwater. That isn't underwater. And so the dormitory is going to be on that level. Above the dormitory right here, we are putting in another version of the cliff housing. We're going to use the inner cliff housing right here, and it's going to be for, look, it arrived. Look, the telescope has arrived, and he's putting it together. We'll have to change out that piece of black block. That is Chroma Hills doing that, so I'll trade that out. But look, it's beautiful. What can I use instead? Let me look for a second. Glass. And let's look and see if there's something solid that I have as a... There really isn't. I mean, the closest is probably going to be the diamond glass. The black diamond glass is probably going to be, but it's going to have little lines on it. I have nothing in this pack. There's a pack missing. Actually is a pack missing that I didn't realize I was so reliant on, and it probably was Optifine had some things added to it or something. I don't know. I've asked Vincentius, but he's been busy this past a couple of weeks. He has a project and he's been working on it, and so I haven't gotten a chance to get him to look at anything for fun in that kind of way. So look at that. There it goes. So when this is done, we'll change out this leaded glass for a piece of solid glass, and we'll do it that way. I don't want to do it now. Oh, I can do it now. What I can do is just take this away for a minute, and let me try this. That'll be fine. That'll work. Okay, good. So we'll use that. I have to put that there because he's going to think it's missing if I don't. And what is that? That's a piece of concrete. Okay, good. So that is the telescope being put up right now. Whoops, not the one I wanted. Let's take these two away for right now. I'll remember that later because that's the only piece that I have. It's beautiful. So this building is actually at this level right here. It is at, and let me see, this is actually 89. I think the building is a little bit higher to get over top of the, see right here, see that right there? That's actually the top of the dorm underneath, comes to there. And the other building is up above that number right there, up above these two right here, because that's the top of the dorm. So it has to be higher than that. So I think it's a little bit higher than 89. It might be like 92 or something, or 95. Zaf! Gyasu, Zaf! Gyasu! Posise! And so that is the other one. So we're going to have housing for professors. We're going to have 2 dorms, and we're going to have a new guard tower, and we're actually somewhere in here going to have like a coffee shop somewhere. I don't know where it's going to go yet, and so that is something that I have to check on and see. But if he is going to be here doing all of this, what he needs is a closer builder shop. So we are actually going to have him start by building an archaeology builder right here. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because I tried looking at a balloon to go here, and there's not really enough room to put for the way to make it look okay. You really did do something to your back, didn't you? Wow. Well, I'm glad that you were able to take something to make it feel better. I really am. That must be, I've done something to my back once that was, oh my gosh, if that's what back pain is, no wonder there's so many commercials. No wonder there's so much, trying to get relief for back pain, because it was horrific. It was horrid. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Signumi, Zaf, Signumi, that you are having that. And I'm glad the painkillers are working. That's good. Kala. Okay. So yes, so there's the professor housing. So, that is a thunderstorm. Hold on, it's raining on the Lush. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it is definitely raining on the Lush. Hold on a second. Hold on for a minute. Am I fighting with the music? Am I? Let's see. Let's do this just a little tiny Yeah. Was a fast move and hit nerves or muscles. Yeah. A builder, a bridge over the observatory to lead to the new dorms. So what's going to happen is that this one right here, this walkway right here is going to go up to the, this is going to go up to the professors right here. And then right here, that one we're going to bring over. In the build, what do you mean? Let's see. Are you thinking a building a bridge over the observatory to lead? No, not over it. Not actually over it. I'm going to extend this walkway right here. We're going to extend this walkway. And Ballet, I'm going to have you not come to the end there. And we're going to put it right there. So this walkway right here is going to come around and then go up so that it doesn't interfere with the telescope in any kind of way. This one right here is the one that I don't know where this is going. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think we're actually going to put an end piece on this one right here, this road right here. We can't have it come across because it interferes with the telescope, so we can't have that, and we'll see what happens. But I'm almost positive that the this is 89. I think that this building is up in that area, but this one is going to have to come up and go up to it, and this one is going to come across. So when he is done with this building, maybe a curve leading to a tunnel. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is on the outside, this one right here. So we'll see. Oh, you can't see. Let's see what we can do. Let me try something. I thought I was liking that, but today I think I want to go back to the traditional right now. I want to hear drone hands, traditional. And let's go here for a minute. Everyone's going home. So this is what's going to happen. I'm just waiting for, what are you doing, Steffi? Are you going to teleport? Or are you stuck? Hold on. Steffi, what are you doing? I'm going to have to remove this to keep them from doing that. Let me break a block here for a second. And let's see if I can get her to go back into the building without knocking her off. I don't think I can. Ah! All right. Now, Houston, I have a problem. I'm just going to call everybody back here. I would either, unless I want to go to town, I know that she's going to teleport. Did she teleport? Yes, she did. Okay, good. I'm taking this away. I'm not having them do that anymore. They can't come that way. Let me come down here. I'm going to go to sleep. I'll show you what happened there. She didn't fall all the way. She fell onto a windowsill and then she teleported. I interrupted her. She was trying to remember the teleportation spell that Fallon gave her to try, and she was trying to remember it. I don't like this. Let me get a pickaxe. I have got one on me. I don't want them coming out on this part. We're going to take that one away. This one here is easier. I'm going to take these two down just for a minute, just because they just love coming out here. These are windows. These aren't doors. So these are windows, and that window right there makes me want to take this part of the mountain right here all the way away. Just that window right there. Now it's possible that when the professor's housing is built here, it might actually put some dirt back right here. I'm hoping not. We'll see what happens. But that is a long way away. Why? Because he has to build a builder's shop. Why? Because it's impossible. This is an impossible trip. So he is building a builder's shop when he gets done, and he's going to be here. He either lives here or he lives in the other one. Let me check and see where he lives. He is not here. Let me see if this is close. Well, I can't see. When he finally finishes and can move into this builder's shop, we're going to move him into some closer housing for the time being while he is working on these 3 projects. So he has to build a level 5 of this, a level 5 of the dorm, a level 5 of the guard tower, a level 5 of the builder's shop. This is the first thing, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to put there for all of these people right here to have a meal, to be able to get something to snack on, because Lexi is all the way over here. This is where Lexi is. So she's obviously not for the university. We would have to have another restaurant for the university, and we'll look at that. Simeon and Lexi are running that place over there. Hold on a second. Okay. Some kind of parkour. Yeah, maybe she was. Maybe she was trying to do that. So here's an interesting thing. When we were here and looking at these pieces and making a decision about them, we saw this hole and we went down in it, and it's an underground, it's actually an underground ravine. And this ravine actually goes around the corner from this lava and comes out into the main corridor here of this, and then up this way it actually goes into a huge hall here that actually has the new kind of spider webbing that is available in biomes of plenty and in the caves. And you can see that it is dangerous because there is almost an entire gravel ceiling with all of these dripstone pieces. So you can imagine that the skeletons at the time did this on purpose, in order for them to be protected. So you can hear the water in this. Nothing I already answered this question. How you got inspiration. A little of Victorian era steampunk. Yeah, that's cool for the cliff style. And so here's the real ravine coming along right here and coming all the way up. And then it opens up into another section. And if we come up here, we can see light out. And this is actually all the way over here on the other side of the mountain. So that the mountain's hollow. See, there it is right there, and we were just all in the mountain right here. So this is why King Mountain was for hundreds of years, maybe thousands, was the capital, the skeleton capital. But the new capital is definitely something that they love, and they moved happily. This was deserted for a long time when Pierce came, when Pierce found it, with river runners running up and down. Look, it's there. Look. Oh my gosh. It's there, the entire telescope. Wow. I think I'm going to take away this top piece right here. We'll take this set away on the side right here. We don't actually need this part of the wall here. I can graduate this if I want a little bit, if I don't want it to be an absolute straight line. But let's see. Yeah, that gives us some. And then when it's done, we may put back in a row right here, so that it is not actually, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what it looks like when I get done, when it gets done. Maybe it would be better. This is just, no, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. I don't know. There's nothing here, so we could take that away, but we'll see. We'll see what we want to do with it. But there it is. He is almost done with that. In the meantime, when he moves to here, to this builder's shop that he's putting in right here, Ainsley is going to move here. She's going to move back to the balloon right here for a while, because Ainsley is going to work on all of these buildings right here. She's going to work on the Alchemist. She's going to work on the Enchanter, the graveyard up here, and she is probably going to do the library. She is definitely going to do the, well, I don't know for sure. Keanu might actually help her doing the mystic site. So those are a couple of things that still have to be done. That's interesting. See where the stairs are there? Why wouldn't I have brought, oh, I did. See that? See how far out these are coming? So I did bring it around. It just got taken away when they started building. So that's okay. I'm just going to put it here for a minute. I don't want anyone thinking that they can go down the stairs right here and fall. So we'll put this right here. I'm going to actually put the this, move this over. I know that they are going to rebuild it when the time comes. That's fine. That's a long way from now. And so on a daily basis, I would prefer everybody to be safe. And so we're going to put this across here. I should have, let's do this for a second. Let's put this right here so you can see that I'm putting this along this walkway. I remember putting this in, but I didn't remember it being so sharp there. So I probably got interrupted when I was doing that. Okay, let's take this and put it right there. Since that is a nice super long fall, we don't want anyone to take. All right, so let's take this and put this back. Let's take these and put these here. So what's going to happen is Ainsley and Robert are going to once more leave their home here, and she's going to leave her shop. She just got back to it, but she's going to, oh, I forgot. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Come here. Let's go to the saloon. I'm going to get some rest for a minute. That is so not going to happen. Okay. So Ainsley is one of the first she's among the first 10 to get here. So she's been here for a while. She's done a lot of work on a lot of different buildings in this area, and she loves doing that kind of work. And she can still do work on these buildings up here from her shop right here. She can work on anything else that we intend to put down in this area. We'll see what happens. But Ainsley's going to stay here. She and Robert works right here. So I was thinking that I was going to move them up and let Lila move into her place, move into Ainsley's place and use it, and move her and Robert into this place here. This place is actually okay for Robert. If they lived up here while she worked on things. Let's look here and see. You can see, let me find him for a second. I'm going a little fast, but I'm hoping that I will find him. Not finding him right away. Okay, let's do that again. Ainsley would be close to her place, so that won't matter. See, she would only be 23 blocks from her current work distance is 23 blocks away from where she works. But if she works up here, wait, this is not the right Ainsley. Hold on a second. Ooh, I have to be careful about that. That's actually, go back. Yeah, that's the researcher. That's the kid who's named after Ainsley. And let's look here. She's not coming up. Not coming up. Everyone. Okay, so there's Robert. So right now, this would actually be closer. So I am going to do it. I was thinking I wasn't. I was thinking I was going to give Lila the chance to do some massive projects. But it seems that Robert is okay with this commute, and Ainsley has used the balloon before, and she's okay with it as well. And so when Hira moves into the builder shop over there, Ainsley is going to move into this builder shop, and she and Robert are going to live in the Covenstead. And when they do, it's right there. When they do, then Lila will be over here. She'll still be working on things in this area, because I think this is still only a level 4 right there. And we have a couple things. We have the courier here. We need a couple of things to go here. And is that Sato? So see, Logan keeps calling Sato. So there's something about the machine that is having a little bit of problem, and Sato is helping Logan sort of figure out what it is. Sato's the blacksmith, and we're going to recall him right now. There he is. And they're working on that piece of machinery that Logan keeps having a little bit of a problem with. So we'll see what it is that's causing the problem. This is only the level 3 of this. Level 3. All right, so when Lila is done with what she's working on now, she'll work on the level 4 of that. And Lila is working on what? Let's find out. She's working on the Fletcher, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm going to look right now and see. So Lila's back here, and we'll see if she wants to use Ainsley's place. She might not.
Yes.
Actually. Hi. What you need that you don't have? Racks, brick, magenta, terracotta. Okay. And let's come here. Let's look here. And let's look and see. Yes, she's upgrading the sifter. Oh yeah, that's right. That got damaged when we put in the clinic. And remember the clinic? So this morning when I came back, I started working on the clinic, and then of course I got drawn off to be a part of the council meeting that was deciding what to do about having enough housing for students in this area, for students. This is a most curious thing. She does not have a, she is not supposed to be growing bamboo. So when I look at this, see, settings, no, this one, the field, all, oh no, that's why I keep mistaking bamboo for sugar. This is bamboo. This is bamboo. Why can't she grow sugar? Oh, how fascinating. Hold on. This is bamboo. This is bamboo. This is bamboo. That is freaky. Why can't she where's the sugar? Hold on a second. Let's look in here. I thought I keep getting those mixed up. I actually do. I thought all this time she was growing sugar in here. She is not. She's growing bamboo, and there is no sugar. No wonder. No wonder. Okay, she's not growing that. She's not growing cactus. Now there's sugar in here. Why isn't it showing that she's growing sugar on that list? This is steampunk level 4. This is the steampunk plantation level 4 that's not showing her growing sugar. It's on manual. That's automatic, and it's on manual, and she is not growing cactus. We don't need cactus, we need sugar, and both of these are bamboo. Now, do I have to take one of these off in order to get sugar? But sugar isn't even showing here. I don't understand. I don't understand why she can't grow it. Hold on. Let me see what she's growing. Let's come over here. Let's see what Juliet is growing. And let's see if it's showing something else. That means nobody's growing sugar. Here. Craft. All right, so she is growing sea pickles and kelp and cocoa, and that is correct. And there's bamboo. Do you have to have a separate sugar farm now in order to grow sugar? Because that is what that's acting like. That's acting like that sugar has been removed from the plantation. That is weird. I'm glad I noticed, because I actually was like, why does this bamboo keep showing up here? She's not supposed to be growing bamboo. She's supposed to be growing sugar. She is not supposed to be growing this. We don't need any more. And I wanted them to grow sugar on all the places, and it wasn't. There's sugar inside. Hold on, I'll show you. See right here? That's sugar. And yet she's not tending it because technically it's not there. Wow. All right, I don't know what to do with that. I actually don't. Should I report it? Isn't that funny? A plantation that doesn't grow sugar, bamboo, cactus, seagrass, bamboo, vines, cactus. That's just freaky. Did I make one of the doors go away? I've got a door on me. I probably picked it up by mistake. Sounds like it made you open the door was like really cool, like it was electronic. Yeah, because it has, which is really neat. They have these pieces on them. So she's managing the bamboo, but she's not doing a single thing about, this one. She's not doing a single thing about the sugar. Yeah, that is neat. That's neat. Let me go over to Etana, because I think that means that Etana is the only one growing sugar. It's not enough. It's not enough. Let's come over here and look. This is a Tana growing sugar right here. And that's all she's growing is sugar. And she's growing sugar in 2 fields. There must be a restriction based on the colony or something. And yet they can grow a ton of bamboo. I don't understand. I don't understand. So this is a level 3. She is growing sugar. Let's come down here. I'm going to go into the warehouse for a minute and see what's going on. Let's see how much sugar there actually is here. A guardian will come along and close that. Let's come here and let's look here and let's see the sugar for a minute. We have 31, 3.1 thousand. I'm going to say that I'm not going to worry about it because we do have a decent amount. And if a Tana is the only one growing sugar, then that's her just growing that sugar to 3,100 pieces. We would have to decide if we were using sugar for paper. And if we're not using sugar for paper, or if we are, there has to be enough sugar for baking. 3,000 is not that much when you think about how much 1,000 is. When you put it in stacks of 64. Well, think about it. I'll think about it and see if I want to do something. We could trade. Don't care what we do. We are going to do this for ourselves. We are going to be selfish. This just makes me want to jump off a cliff. What are you talking about? Really scary and sad for you? What you talking about, Mr. Villager? By the way, I was looking to see, you said that you might show me a sample of a courtyard for Prasino, but I went out to look and I didn't see it yet. But no worries if you didn't get a chance. That'll be fine. Let's come over here for a minute. The other thing we did this morning on Twitch was we watched Lindsay doing this. So Lindsay has not found water. This is good. And she seems to be at the stage now where she is waiting for wood in order to start building, because that definitely does seem like what she's doing. Everything we do, we are going to do this for. And what are you talking about, Mr. Villager? What? Tell me what? What? What is it? Okay. So, Lindsay's here. And unless she's not feeling, no, I see her. So she's waiting for materials to come. And she is not. You're actually waiting for a pickaxe. I could give you mine. It's just a fact you heard on YouTube. Yeah, but it distressed you enough that you actually, I'm going to let her wait for it. they'll bring one to her. I haven't been over on this side, so I'll let them bring her one. It distressed you enough to actually talk about it, to actually make a statement. So that's why I was asking what was going on. All right, so we were watching her make this cave. We're thinking that when the time comes, we're going to see, we'll take this part off. And I want to see what I want to do about that. Because see, this is where she is. So none of this piece right here is necessary. And I think we will take it off. But in the meantime, we were here and we were looking at a road, how the people are getting to places in this area. The Guardian balloon is up there. This has always been a cut wall here. We might have to do something to smooth it down because now we have a house right here. And this is the house that we were looking at. Now, these houses actually have some greenery to them. So because of that, we left the greenery that was in front of this house right here. This morning, we put in these stairs right here going up to the front to the door. We put in a lamp right here. We haven't really done much else of anything yet in here. This is the main living space of an Incan. Oh yeah, we did change this door. We took down the flags and we put in, and we didn't put anything there. In the back, we're actually going to have this come up, and we started filling this in. This is going to come all the way up to where it's supposed to come. And this right here, right on the other side of this, I don't think we're going to have that because we're actually going to have a stair here that goes up to here where this Guardian is right here. Let's take that off. And so that is what we're working on this morning and what we're using. So we couldn't use the whole thing because it was too wide, so we just used it as an example. And I think I want to continue, or I'm going to take off. How did that happen? Did I touch something there? Or I'm going to take off the sides, but I don't think I am going to be able to. I think I have to just use it as, so let me show you. This is, I thought it was Incan, but it's Mesa. This morning I thought it was Incan, and it's like, where did it go? And it's like, nope, it's not Incan. You don't have to think about it because this will make us have a horrible existence crisis. Yeah. So there's a couple things that you can do that you can not accept it as a part of your life, that you can, let's do the pour. Let's do pour stairs. Let's look and see what these look like for a second. I think these are the ones we want. They are. Okay. The other thing is that you can change it. That you can change it. So we just think we're powerless, but we're really not. There's a lot of things that we can change, and we just have to sort of have the real understanding of that fact that we can actually do things. We can actually change things that we don't like. So let's take this, let's take this, let's take that, and let's go up here. let's look and see what's actually here. So let's take that away, and there we can see the piece that's actually there. So let's put this one down right here. I'm just using it as a sample. And there we go. So there's the first. Then we can come here. I'm going to put this right there. I need a step here. I think I put one there. And I actually need a step there too. And then right here, I need a step here. Oops. How many steps are there? I'll have to look at that. And then I need a step there. All right, so right here, I need a piece of this right here and that. Oops. And then let's put this on there. There it is right now. So if that's it there, what's under here? I can't put anything in. There, now that's correct. And this is a piece of that. And then this is grass right here. I think that's grass in both places. I think I removed the coarse dirt by mistake. Okay. And then here on this side, that's supposed to be grass right there. That's grass right there now. And that's grass right there, and there it is. All right, so let's remove the pattern. Let's exit out, and there it is. Okay, so there's our problem. We did remove the dirt piece that was here a couple times. So let's put this part back. Let's take this away and put that in that area right there. I'm going to put, no, let's put one of these there. We'll just, oh wait, what am I talking about? This is coming all the way up to here. It is. And this is coming all the way over to here like this, and then this part is coming all the way across like this all the way. This is this part right here is going to be here like this. So let's come down on the other side while it's raining. Let's come in here and let's fill this in. We can fill it in with coarse, or we can fill it in with regular dirt. Let's take these away and put this in. But yeah, it's something to keep in mind in regards to dealing with things, that we do have the ability to actually change things that we don't like, and it's not ignoring or it's not doing anything like that. It's actually magic. It's actually magic that people underestimate the abilities we have to control our situations, to control our lives. And it's really important, especially in this time, in this day and age, to have that understanding. Let's come here. Do we want to put sand down on this part? It would be easy. Let's sand this part. And let's come there. Let's bring this, nope, up to here, here, and here. Let's sand this part over. And so that if someone wants to, they can come up this way. All right, so this part is finished right here. If they want to come here, we'll have them come this way. There are poor stairs. There must be rich stairs. Yeah, there actually are. There are very fancy stairs. Something's missing. Oh, there you are. There's the piece that we didn't put in. Let's put this right here. And that comes up there. And then right here, I'm just going to put this here. And from here, see, he's right here. So we'll just have, I don't know. Oh, I do, dirt. I actually do, D-I-R-T. Do you know the Uncanny Valley? I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it, if that's what you're asking. I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it, though. There we are. Do we want to put one here, too, just in case? Have them come this way. So do you want to see the fancy? So if those are poor stairs, this is what he was saying. Let's come here. Let's come. Let me put this not in my hand. Let's take these and put them here for a second. Let's go to Jackson's place for a second, and we'll go in. I've heard of it. So I have a tendency, and this is, I have a tendency to do what I call protecting myself. There are some things that I should know. There are some things that everybody should know. Everybody should know in order to be a part of society, in order not to miss things and things like that. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't give a, about, but I should know about. And I'm not saying that this falls into that category. What I'm essentially saying is a lot of times I hear the names of things. If it doesn't interest me enough, I don't go look for it. It's not a good thing to do. And then I rely on Vincentius, because Vincentius is voracious. That's the correct word, voracious about knowledge. And he loves looking things up, and I rely on him a lot. But basically, when something is more similar to a human, more strange it is. And this came from our ancients. Now stop to think. How the hell in first ages they started to have this kind of fear? Where did the fear come from in the first place? The dark. Fear always comes from the dark. Fear of the dark. Fear of not being able to see. Fear of hearing things that you don't know what they are, and not being able to do anything about it, because it's bigger than you or stranger than you or stuff like that. Those kinds of fears. That's where the fear is always fear of the dark. Fear of not being able to see in the dark. And it's one of the reasons why the sky was so important. Let's come here. Let's look. So see, I'm doing the poor stairs. Let's go back, and there's fancy. This is the fancy stairs, and this is what they would look like. They would look like this. Those are Mesa's fancy stairs. And I'm actually not interested in having actual stairs. I wanted it to look like this was just the way up to their house, a little way up to their house, and then up here they can go up, the guardian can go up to the balloon right here. And I wanted it to be that there was something here that they could use. Simple and nice. Let's see what simple and nice is, because there's poor, simple, and nice. So the poor, wait a minute, I dropped that and cued it. The poor is, so let's put it right here. So the poor one looks like this. And I think they just mean that, you know, they didn't use much materials and they just used what was there. This is meant to be in the mesa, and so that's the way they have it. The next one in this list is, which do you think, simple or plain? Let's look at plain stairs, and sure enough, there's the classic oak stairs staring us in the face. Okay, and then let's see here. So the plain stairs, let's see what they look like. The plain, whoop, bridge stair, plain straight. What happened to the stair? Oh, interesting. There is no plain bridge stair. Oh no, that's just a bridge. So there is only, for the stairs, there's only poor, simple. Let's look at nice. There are nice stairs, and those are the nice stairs. So see, they're just normal oak and like that. They're just normal. And there's something really cool looking about the poor ones. I just love this look that they have, and so that's why we're using these, and that's pretty cool. I just like it. I like it. All right, and am I going to bring this all the way up to the roof? I don't have but a couple poppies growing here so far, and a lime carnation. Let's bring it up. Let's bring the whole thing up to the roof right here, and then this will be done. So I spent today in Rosa Ouro filling in places where there had been work done. So let's, yeah, this will be fine. If they want to go up that way, that's fine. If they come to here, let me see, they can't get back up that way. If they come to here, that's as far as they can fall. Okay, so that is good, and that's good. And what was that? That was 2 poppies and a lime carnation. We'll put those back there. Look at you, look at you. There we go. Okay. Let's make these go away. Let's put this back. Let's see how much stuff I have on me. I don't have anything. Yay. Okay. Fancy is like too raw. It's just normal. It's just normal. So, and whereas the poor, see, we have one here too. It just fits better into this landscape and makes it look like they've been here forever, and that we're just using these old stairs that were here before any of these buildings were here. And that's the way I like it. This is only a level 4, which is why I haven't taken this away, this border. That part will come. My food, the building is too raw for me to eat, for I can use, yes. Fear the dark. Fear of the dark, without a doubt. That's where the first fears came from. Fear of the dark. Fear of being eaten at night by something else. Fear of being eaten by something. Whoa! Look at this. Oh my gosh. While we were doing that, she did this. That is... Dun, 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 dun. And she just finished the sawmill. She got all of the information, all of the materials. Look at what this looks like here. I am going to take this off. I am. And I can start by just drawing a line right from here. I'm not going to take it off right now. I don't really have a lot of time to do that, but I am going to take this entire piece away because the other building is on top, and I know you can't see. I'm going to hurry through marking this. I just wanted to mark it so that when I come back, I'm going to do that. So we're taking that part away. Let's take these. I might as well go ahead and take this part right there. And yes, so see where that notch is on that side and on this side. Let's make it a clear notch right here. We're just going to go ahead and take this whole section away. At the time for the opening, yes, look at that. So this part, see that right there? That's at the water, that's underwater or at the water's edge. But because we have land in this section, it's actually up. And I'm going to make a determination whether I want the water to meet this. This is 63 right here. 63 is the water. If I'm not mistaken, this is 63 right here. So it's one up above the water. So this one is underwater. That is underwater in the same way. Over here, I think that these are sitting right here. Yeah. So a portion of them. That one looks like it's down farther than this one is. But yeah, that's underwater also. Let's go up for a minute. I'm going to use Jackson's place again on this side. Rather than going to the suite at the town hall or the suite at the saloon. We're not going there for right now. I still love this view that he has. Now this is his bedroom. This is the place where he stays, and look at this beautiful area. Look at this outdoor area, this covered outdoor area that has a little protection from plants and things right in here, but he can see across the mountains right there. He can see down the river, which is wonderful, and there's even some backyard that he can see over this way, and that is just so beautiful. This is one of several. Whoop, whoop. He said, "You're in my way, I have to get down." So we both came down together. That was Nathaniel, I think, going to work. Yes, it is Nathaniel. And there is his mom, Ela, and they own the restaurant together. And at the time for the opening, yeah, we were there just to see the fireworks. It was excellent. Now I want to continue, but there is one thing that I want to do first about this, and that is, yay, first of all, the road matched, which is perfect. And then down here, this part is going to match up to this over here. So that's where that's going to head. Let's find the blacksmith. Here it is. And let's have Lindsay get started on the blacksmith. So we're going to have a second, oh wait, not the blacksmith, the mechanic. So we're going to have a second mechanic. This is a second cliff style mechanic we're going to have. This one is not going to be devoted to balloons. This one's actually going to be devoted to building ships. So the balloon pieces on this mechanic we're going to remove, and we're going to put ships, pieces for ships there, which is going to be very fun. And there she is. She just came out of her house. She's making the long walk up to her place right here. And is there a way? There is not, is there? There actually isn't. Let's take this piece right here away, right there. And along this wall, let's take these outer pieces away here. We don't need this. Let's take that away, and let's put this way. Let's put this one this way, and I think we're good. And some of the stuff going on under here has to do with the fact that there's still rock underneath, which we're going to take away. Okay. How scary would you be to get at the floor and get almost killed by a minecart passing by your back? Yeah, that was true. That was true. It looked like that. It's like Fifth Element. Remember in Fifth Element when she climbed out the window and she was walking along, and then this streetcar went down right next to her, went straight down right next to her. That's kind of almost the same kind of thing. It was like, wow, look at that. So yeah, very curious. Very curious. Okay, I think that is all that we're going to do here today in Rosa Ouro. I think I showed you the decisions. So Lindsay is here. Keanu has gone back to working from his shop up here, and he's working on the flower shop. He has to get the flower shop done to get rid of the invasive flowers. So he has to do it up to level 5. Omar is back. Sorry about that. Omar is back in his shop right here, and he is working on the courier that we are going to expand to cover this entrance. We're working on to cover this entrance. So when he's done, we're going to make this wider, and we're going to have it come all the way up to the entrance for this, and we're going to put an entrance on this side for it to come out. And that's one. And let me think. And so that is Omar, that is Lindsay, and that's Keanu. Over here, Lila is working on the sifting plant. and Lila is the builder who is in the mines. She's the mine builder. Ainsley is not working on anything. So let me see something for a second. Let's get Ainsley to work on something while she's waiting. And I know exactly what I want her to work on. We're going to have Ainsley work on this guard tower while she is waiting to move into the new builder. And I'm going to come up here. And here we go. So we're going to have Ainsley start working on this. And this is pretty intense, the change that this makes. And but I think that Elvira, there it is, Elvira, will actually love it. And she'll be very happy with the change. It's going to get very tall. So eventually, this is going to be as tall as these buildings. It's not going to be as tall as the balloon, but it's going to be pretty tall in that kind of way. So that is those sets. And let me see. Yeah, I have to figure out why sugar is not on that list for steampunk. Isn't that odd? It is. Okay, and then Hera. So Ainsley is going to be working on that until Hera is done over here. And he's getting there. Look at it. He's working on the electronics inside the telescope so that the electronic part works and everything is fit together. It's very interesting that they were able to take the pieces apart and have it be able to be transported. So that is what we are looking at. So there is tomorrow's Saturday. I'll be back to this at that time. And did I just get out? Nah, I didn't. I didn't. Here we go. All right, let's go to Prasino. Now, in Prasino this morning, remember yesterday that I was talking about making a duplicate of that restaurant and putting it behind the other restaurant? And I was concerned that the way they overlapped was going to take away one of the hut blocks and make it so that the restaurant actually, there was only one restaurant there instead of two. Remember that? Remember that? Well, and remember that I said that I would need to put the restaurant in because I didn't know what was going to happen when I did it, whether it was going to break the stuff. We desperately need this restaurant here. And so I did. So I put the second restaurant in. However, this restaurant was only a level 4. It was not a level 5. And so Dondanas is working on it now to make it a level 5. When it's a level 5, we can put the other door back. That belongs right there. And there is a door here. So this is the way it's going to look on the other side, except it's not going to have the mossy ones on the inside. I'm going to take them out. I don't want moss in the kitchen. It's kind of like having fungus growing in your kitchen. Not really. This is supposed to be the outside of the building, so it's technically not in the building, that piece. And so it worked. This is 2 restaurants, the 2 Littleton restaurants sharing this single point right here. Both of them have a chimney right here, and we use that chimney to double the building. So now there are seats on this side, and there are seats on this side. Now Trey and Melanie have moved over to this side right now, while Dondanas is working on the other side. It gives them a chance to actually have this beautiful view too. And even when the restaurant is done, they can actually see through to have the view. And I remember what you said, Mr. Villager, and I may change. I think I like the idea of changing the awning, and we probably will. We'll change the awning and make it into some brighter colors, and that'll be fun. We can do that. Okay, and so that is what Dondanas is working on right now. Postco is working on the house. Remember, we set a house right here, and Postco is working on that house. We also, during the Twitch stream this morning, put a third house right here. We were able to fit a house right smack dab in the middle of those trees without damaging the trunks of any of those trees. So those trees are still, see, it's on the line. That tree is going to get trimmed back a lot, but it's still going to be a viable tree when this is a level 5. So both of these houses are going to be around your courtyard, Mr. Villager, the one that you were talking about, because I just love the idea of that. So we're going to have a courtyard here, and off of this courtyard is going to be a road coming here, or a path coming here through between the buildings, and another road coming off of the courtyard that's coming from around the corner here and coming from here is actually going to be this. So when I do this one, I think I'm not going to level the hill. I think I'm going to raise it up over the hill and put it down, if depending on if I have to do that. I would rather do that first. I don't want everything to be straight, and so I think I'm going to raise it up, because this is at level 71, and this right here is at level, oh, it's only 72. Okay, so I still could raise it up one and have it come down, because this side right here, where everyone's at this level, see this level right here, this is where everyone is, and this is 71. So you just think that the new one, it's consuming too much space of the entrance of the medieval oak one. But yeah, no, I definitely want it to be there. I definitely do. So when they come out, yes, there's going to be a house here. And this is probably not going to come here like this. We'll probably have this part come back just a little bit. Let's have it protect just that part right there, and then they can come down from here. I'm fine with there being a house here. Their window here has a tree. Their window here, they can see out. Let's go inside for a second now that they're home. For a moment, I can go in. That is in their living room. They're going upstairs. See right here where their window is, they can actually see out to the redwoods, and that window is very tiny. Their upstairs window, and let's go up I'm just going to go out. I'm not going to go to their bedroom. Their upstairs window right here is not encumbered at all by that house. And so there's nothing really right here that would make it that this house would be in the way. So it's like being in a city. It's being in a city, and I want it to have that city feel in that area, except for the fact that they have this beautiful view. So let me go to sleep. We'll look at it again. What is the style of this one? It's the same. So this one and these two houses are going to be the same. They are Incan, the alternative Incan house. Now these houses, why did I do that? He's just going to replace it. He's building. I forgot. I didn't need to do that because he's building. These two houses are mostly made out of stone and mesa, terracotta. And so we're actually going to probably change the materials and make them more like this house. So in this little area here, these three houses are kind of going to be a little similar. And we have to do that because we're widening these two houses. These two houses are super narrow. And as you can see where the bed is here? Right here. So when we have the level 5 of these, and I don't know that I'm going up to the level 5. I think I'm only going up to the level 3, maybe the 4, but definitely the 3. When we have that level, we're going to push this wall out and push this wall out, and that will give them a little bit more space downstairs. And then upstairs here, it will also give them some more space for this. Right now, this is an attic, but eventually this is going to be the bedroom in here. You just hope the courtyard fits correctly and has a nice size for this small space. I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be very cute. See this right here? Look where this is coming. See where the this is? Look how far away from the house this is. This is 2 blocks away. So this is 2 blocks away here. The house is actually here. Right there. That's where the house is. On that side and on this side and on this side. So I think that's actually a lovely little square. When you look in the, see it right there? We're just making a nice little tiny little cute little square there. And I can't wait to see what it looks like, what you are making. Now we found these bear caves right here. The bears, of course, are gone, but when we build the road, the bear caves are probably going to go away when the road is built, and that will take care of that. So that's what Condé Nast and Postco are doing. Condé Nast and Postco are now the only builders in the village. Elise, remember Elise, who was here, who was out of this builder's shop right here? This is her shop. She has gone to the mountain, to Guardian's Rock. Something interesting happened. Keanu from Rosa Ouro, his balloon is here. Keanu's balloon is sitting right here. Rosa Ouro is lending a balloon, a builder's balloon, to Prasino. This is Prasino, where we are right now. And this is it. And so Ainsley is using this builder's shop right now to work on buildings in this area. And I believe that Ainsley is working on the Alchemist. She is working on the Alchemist right now. This is her first time working on the rock, and she is working on the Alchemist. The reason that it's the same color as Valerie's balloon is because it is Keanu's balloon from the other town, and it was green also. So both of them are having it. Andesite wall and anvil to craft those two. Okay, we'll check in a minute. I know, I hear it. I hear it. So there's Chanel in her favorite spot. Let's have her come up here and let's recall her. She's stuck actually there. And we'll have her come into her shop. So what we were talking about in Rosa Ouro, this is a balloon hanging off the end of this mechanic shop. In Rosa Ouro, we won't have this at the second shop, at the waterfront shop. It's going to be involved with building boats. Now, I could say that it was a sail. We could change the color of it. Ah, that's an excellent idea. If we make it white, it'll be like she is working on sails. Not balloons, but on sails. Boat sails. I think I like the idea of that. That will be excellent. So yeah, so all we have to do is change the color, and that'll be interesting. Andesite wall and anvil to craft those two. Okay, another time. Zaf, I left somewhere too soon. Let me see what Zaf is talking about. I'm going too fast. Let's see. Let's come back over here. Zaf, what were you talking about? I'm interested. Andesite wall and anvil. I'll just wait for a second until Zaf is able to write for just a moment. And we'll see what it was. So there's Trey. There's Trey and Melanie, and they're just waiting. We put one anvil down on top by 3, and make a shrine. Okay, put one anvil down the on top by 3 and make a shrine. Let me see. Where would that be? Let's come up here for a second. See where this is right here? Let's come here and let's look at anvils for a minute and andesite wall. This is andesite wall right here. Let's look for, let's get polished also, and let's get anvil. This is anvils right here. And let's see. So to craft those two. Let's see what this looks like. Let me see what this looks like. Let's see what he's talking about. Uh-oh, I just lost something. I dropped it and then I picked it up immediately. Done. Sent with success. Excellent. Ah, I see what you're saying. You mean like that? That is interesting, Zaf. That's an interesting piece. I like it. On top by 3 and make a shrine. That is interesting. Hold on a second. I think it's too early for me to sleep. It's gotten too dark. Yay, Mr. Villager. Thank you. Obrigado. Let's go to sleep for a sec. First, the anvil as base. Okay. Let's put the anvil here as the base. And then put, it did look like a little statue, didn't it? It did indeed. Then let's put this on top, like that. Aha. And that looks like that. That actually is quite interesting. It looks like a little statue. Both of them did. This one does, and then this with this on top. That's really cool. Those are both cool. But Zaf is talking about this one. So let's see what he has in mind for a moment. And see, and then put another. Do you want another on top here like that? Oh, look at that. That looks good. That is really nice. I like that. And 3 or 4 on top. I see it. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Let me get some dirt. Let me get dirt. Sand. Let me get some sand for a minute. Sand. So that I can stand on it. Because in order to put it on top, I have to scrunch down. So let's put that there. And let's put that. Oh, I have to put it the other way. So let's put that right here like that. And so that, wow, you could actually have that go up as far as you want. That is a really cool idea. Oh, I love it. Look at where I put it. Look how perfectly it is in between those posts of the church right there. That is so, I'm not moving it. It's gorgeous. I'm going to have that. That is so cool. That is really cool. Yeah. Now, let me see what it would look like if we did. It looks really good like this. I don't think I want to use a different kind of stone. I was thinking I could put in a darker stone or something, but I think that works really nice. Modern art, yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. That is cool. That is cool. Okay. Afkarista. Afkarista. I like that. Afkarista. Thank you. So, yeah, so I came back just so that we could do that for a second. I'm going to go back to the change as you like and maybe connected at the top to something. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be. Oh, I like that a lot. I definitely do. I definitely do. So, so we have 3 builders here now who are going to be working, and we're going to have Elise, who's going to help with some of the work that's going on because there's so much that needs to be done here. So the first thing that she's working on, I thought she was working on the alchemist, but let me see. I bet she's working on this first, so that she can actually have a place closer to live. And she is. She's working on this first. And yep. So it says Emery is working on the mechanic, Valerie is working on the restaurant, and it did not say that Elise is working on something. So let's see what is holding her up. Hello, what's the problem? Let's look here. Let's cancel those. You have something in your hand, and we'll look here, and let's look here. She needs a bunch of stuff for the building, and a lot of it is coming from the stonemason. Spelog is going to be doing a lot of the work for that. And let me come here and look. Let's go look at Spelog for a minute and see how much prismarine he actually knows how to make, because he might not. And we're coming over the top, and yeah, it looks like it's, I don't know that it necessarily does look like it's big. When I come out like this, I'm not sure that it looks like it's a big town. I'm not sure it looks like that kind of thing, like it's really big. The boardwalk on the far side is very dominating, but there's the whole thing. See, it's tiny actually. That is most curious, but it's actually quite small. And that's why, yeah, we only have like 78 people, 78 or 79 people so far. And what's going to happen is we're going to continue to work on parts and places so that, let's go to Spelog for a second. Let's come in here, and let's come here, and let's look at custom and see if there's anything. Aha! There's what we wanted to see. So cracked stone brick pieces, let's do that. Space between them. Warped with copper, that's actually the carpenter. This is spruce and cobblestone mossy. Let's have Spelog make that recipe. And let's come down here, and that's the same thing. I'm just going to make sure. And so now purple stained glass, that is going to be done by Jillian behind us. This is mossy cobblestone here. Let's select that, and let's come back, and then just the warped and the glass. So let's come out. This is Spelog. Hi, Trudy, Plectrudis. And we're going to come out, go around, and go, wait, why are we doing that? We're going to go up here. We can come this way and go right here. And this is Jillian. Right. Whoa! Wow, she is making lots of glass. She's got glass fitting in all of those. Let's come here and see crafting custom recipes, teach recipe. And there it is, the purple stained glass. Let's get that with cut copper. Let's teach that. So she's going to get copper from Chanel in order to make those. And then the other thing is May. So what time of day is it? We have some time. It's only 4 in the afternoon. We're going to come over here to where May is. She is our in the village carpenter, and because we have two, and she is right here. And let's look at custom recipes. And so there is the framed warped, so she's going to make that. 80,000 feet at air. Consider the space. Buildings are a little big. Yeah, probably. So that's that one. And that's copper, cut copper and warped planks. Cut copper and warped planks. And that is going to be made by Spellog. And that is spruce. And I really think that this should be made by Chanel. I know, May, but I think Chanel should actually make it. So let's go over. You still remember when this place was only tents? It stayed tents for really what seemed like a really long time. It probably wasn't. It was probably maybe like they got there in the spring, and by the time the first snows would have come, they had at least built some permanent yurts, and the yurts were there for a while, and then they started getting regular housing. Let's look at crafting custom recipes, and there it is, the framed sea lantern. It's framed with spruce, and it is hers to make. And so she's got some woods there. I see some spruce. It's not the kind that she needs for this, so she'll probably end up asking for it, and that will work. Okay, let's come here. What do I want? Let me get out a lantern. I'm not holding one. That's why I can't get one. I don't have a lantern in my hand. Here we go. Now we can see the road. So here's a perfect example. This is a full moon, right? But when I go into the shadows here, there's nothing. I can't see back here. I can't see what's going on. And that kind of thing is the cause of first fear, and the reason why we light everything up the way we do. And here is where she is, right here. Let's close the door. I'm going down into the secret suite that is here, and we're going to just get on the bed here and go to sleep. I am not holding a lantern. I'm actually holding a blanket, and this is it. I love this remembrance. I love this part that looks like the underwater base style, and it's very fun and very cute. It's just such a cute reminder and I really do like it. And there we go. All right, so there she is, and she's still,
Can I help you?
let's see what she's waiting for now. So the magenta terracotta, there has got to be something about the magenta. Let's go. I thought I had most of the colors. It's possible that I skipped the magenta. I know. It's possible that I skipped it. So I'm going to come down to Orion's. There's one. See that one right there? That's what we're looking for. I knew there was one I had seen. There we go. And I think that's the only one on that building. And this building doesn't have a, nope, it doesn't. Okay, good. So the dye shop right here. Let's go in. Let's look here and let's look at crafting recipes. And I see purple. I see purple. And there's magenta terracotta right there. And pink terracotta. So it is possible for him to make those, for Orion to make those. And so that part is not the holdup. And magenta is made out of, let me see, does he have one? I thought he did. I thought he did have one as a part of his stuff. Maybe it's upstairs in the, up here. Let's see what's up here. No, it isn't, but I'm going to put one here. Let's put one here. Crafting. It's raining again. It must be the rainy season. It must actually be the rainy season. Let's put that there. Let's come here. I want to look at magenta dye. Magenta dye is made from red, pink, and blue. That is possibly what's missing. I think that's what's missing, right, Orion? I think you're correct. I think you are correct, Orion, that that is what is missing. So let's come over here. Let's put that away. And let's look here. There it is. And let's go to crafting recipes. And let's go to teach recipe. And let's teach the magenta dye, which is 3 different colors. The pink is, red and white is the best for that. The white is coming from Lily of the Valley, and we did know that. And the blue is coming from cornflowers. We are growing cornflowers for those. And let's see if that helps make it so that we can figure out why not getting that. She's not getting it. Yeah, it's rainy season. It is actually the rainy season. There's the fire. There's the fireplaces there. And doing fine here. Okay, and there we are. So Jillian is working. We can see she's working, and she's coming over and getting things. She had all sorts of things in the ovens, and now she's putting in more sand in order to make more glass. So that is good. Remember the first music? Yes. Sanaa, the I think it's Chants of Sanaa or something like that. I do remember. Yes. Were you able to get that for your stream? Because I know you love that piece. I know you do. I'm definitely not having that problem here, because he's doing 2 fields of sugar. We're not growing any bamboo right now. Hi, Marvin. Yes, consider it done. Not right now. Okay. And yeah. So see, when we go here, here it shows sugar. It actually shows sugar. It shows the current plantation, and it shows that we're not growing the other 2 types of plants. And so, yeah, I'll have to check and see why that is. It's steampunk, so Nubian is, I think, a part of it. But let me check for a minute. Switch packs. Let me see. Yeah, Mubian, Motionless Train, and Yalokovi are the writers of the steampunk. That's the farms that are all in greenhouses. That's what they wrote. And it is only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is dark and rainy. And our level 5 builders actually will still build during this type of weather. Did I actually make him re-ask? I bet I didn't. I didn't make you re-ask, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, so we'll make him re-ask for those. I'm going to look at the warehouse for a minute and see if there is the things that are needed in there. I'm putting off something. Can you tell that I'm putting something off? I don't want to do it in the rain, but I should go ahead and start. Let's start the road. So we have dark oak. We either have jungle or dark oak. Those are our choices as far as roads that actually have that actually are up in the air. And we want roads up in the air in this area because of this waterway right here. We're actually building on the side. So we're sticking these into the ground, but they are up in the air. So all of these are going to be dark oak. This one turned out to be really wide because of its location to the warehouse, that there is a horse right here, and this horse has to use this walkway to get down into the fields. So that's why this walkway is much wider than the others. And here, right here, for the horse, as actually should have these. I'm going to take a lighter color, actually, on purpose. A lighter color of these and put in, and that is where the horse comes to when the horse is out. And so that's why this road is really this wide. These others are going to be more the normal width that are the roads in town. Now these are meant to be on land, and so they're made out of stone. I know that I made some roads on the other side. And let me look for a minute and see, do I want to make this road, or because I have that road over here, see? We had started putting in these roads and just having them raised up. I think I might want to do that. So since the horse, this is also for the horse to get down to here, to this area here, so the horse can come into this part of here. All of this had to do with the horse at the time, but right now, in order to continue this piece of road here, we could put it on the side of this and have it. I want to do that. I'm going to do that. I definitely am. If you hear a noise behind, it is actually Vincentius Primus. He is using a controller, a keyboard controller, and I think that's you might hear that. But let's go in now that it's nighttime, and let's go to sleep, and then we'll check out the rain, and we'll check the morning. It won't be rainy, and we'll do some more. So Elise went up to the rock, to Guardian's Rock, and she is staying in the Covenstead right now in Guardian's Rock, and she's going to expand or raise the level of one of the houses that's closer to the balloon, so that she can actually live there. Let's look and see what would happen. Let me think about this. Let me see what would happen if we actually, this is what I'm looking at, but there isn't anything. I just realized this is only a level 3 or 4. Let me see what level this is. And hi, Finley. I just want to see what level it is. I'm sorry. This is a level 4. So when this is a level 5, we'll remove a portion of this. We don't need this edge right here. But we are going to use that edge to mark how we put this down. Let's go ahead and do dark oak. What do you say, Mr. Villager? What do you say, Seth? We could either do dark oak, or we could do switch. And maybe I should do that. Hold on. Maybe I should do the stone roads straight. You've got a stone road piece. Let's come back over here, touch that. Let's come here. Let's come to stone road straight. And there it is. So this is a straight stone road right here, which we could maybe put right along here. Let's bring this down. Let's bring this up. Let's bring it up to there. I can't have it overlap because that's a level 5, not a level 5 yet. And let's have it come all the way over like this. Really? Oh, that's interesting. That is. So right here, we have a place for a corner right there. Let's put this here. And we're going to put the corner of this right here, and we'll have it run straight. So this is what a straight of this would look like. This is pretty heavy, but we have it in the forest on the other side, so we could do it again like this, and this matches the roads in town and separates it from the farm area. So should I have this come out dark, or should I have it come out in a different color? And then we'll do with this road what is done with this. Although this one doesn't really have, what am I doing on the other? I think I'm having the posts. Let me see what's happening on this piece that comes up here. Remember this piece that we still have to fix? That we haven't finished changing this piece around right here. So we have one, and we have one, and you see it's changing from right here, and I need to do the whole thing. And right here, it's the correct one right here, and joins to that right there like that. All right. And when it joins to that, we didn't put anything there yet, but we could put this on the sidewalk part and have them just walk in this area right here on the road. Most of them are taking the streetcar anyway. In this section right here, see, even when they're walking, well, that was nice. That's what it looks like when they take it. Here comes someone right now. I wish I knew what it was that was making it that, oh, I know what it is. They can see a shorter route, so they get out and start walking, and then they get back in. Okay. Let's go here. Let's come over the top for a second. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. Let's make this a special stone road. Nothing's going to fall out here, and then we'll connect that part to it. So let's begin with this, and let us construct, and let's come back here. Let's get this stone right here, and we are putting in pieces here for that part. Let's put in pieces right here for this, right here. Let's put that in, so we've got that there. And on this side here, it would have to come all the way down in that area. Let's put that in. Okay, let's put the next piece here. Let's see what we've got. Let's come here, and let's go here. Nope. Stone road, straight. Let's put this down and put this to here. So this is coming out too far, but it's not that far out. It's not in the right place, and there is no rail right here. They actually have to get off and get back on the rail on this side. Right here, that's not going to be there. This light isn't going to be there, even though it does have that part right there. So this is going to be a part of the road. And I am going to make it, unless I have an idea. See that part right here? See this part right next to the building right here where these two things are? we could have the road come through here that has the rail on it. And I think I would like to do that. I think we're going to make this just be, and this is what I'm working out. I know it's too close. That's X. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Instead of having this here, then I'm actually going to have this come through right here. This is wide enough right here to put this through, which means that we would have to have the level 5 of this right now in order to build the roads here. Let's come here. Let's come here. Let's do build options. Let's do postcode. Let's upgrade the building. Let's get this building finished so I can put the road in. Because see how far over it goes on that side? This is a level 5 of his shop. We don't need the flowers on the side. We're actually going to take them away on both sides and put the road in here because it can actually connect to the rail and come all the way around. And on this side where we have this already, we're going to actually just go ahead and run this, except the rail is not going to be in this part right here. Let me put a light on for a sec. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the time for a second. So yeah, so we can have this part not have the rail on it for right now. The rail would come right out to here and join here and continue on to this part right here. There's going to be the courtyard here. They get off, walk across the courtyard and walk through here if they want. We could maybe see if we want to connect this, and that is the thing that we'd have to look at after this is finished. So we've got all these if ands. We have all these if and ands parts, and I'm going to come down to his place and have him stop working on the housing for a second and to work on the bakery so that we can put in the roads. And we'll do that. And there he is right there. Okay. Let's come over here for a second. I want to look at something. Now, Posco didn't go to Guardian's Rock and Dondanas, even though they were intrigued. Posco is living with Plectrudis, and they had a kid, and their kid, let's see, let's look for a second. Their child is Prasino. Let's look at Prasino children. Their child is Zelda, and Zelda's in part of the fire department. If I think, no, she is not. She is at the school. So she's staying close to home. She didn't go up to the rock, I don't think, unless she's one of the guardians. Let's go and find her for a minute. I don't think she's one of the guardians. But that is Posco's and Trudy's child, like Trudis. And let's come here. Let's look for S. And there she is. Zelda, right here. And it doesn't say what she does. I'm going to call her. You're a courier. There she is. She's a courier. Excellent. Is she a courier on the rock? She's going back that way. She was probably making a delivery, because everyone is out of this location, until we have 12 people here. And then when we have 12, then we'll maybe move some to the other location. But right now we have 9 people right here. And there's Jennifer. And wait, hold on a second. Who's here? Nobody. What? Inventory. Let's look here. It's not constructed yet. I totally forgot I placed this here. We're gonna have to get 10, 11, 12 of the couriers, and that will help with the deliveries. So when Dondanas is done with the restaurant, we can have him come and do that. And we're going to turn it around. No, he's right there. These are both his. So we won't worry about that. It's the thing with the couriers, that the couriers really make a difference. When you have enough of them, you actually have good coverage, and you're actually able to have the craftspeople get the stuff to the builders much more quickly. And it works out really nicely when you can do that. And so that is something that we need to consider. That's something that, if, for instance, the fact that Dondanas is waiting for some pieces here. See the pieces that he's waiting for? He's waiting for mossy cobblestone extra pieces here. And we can check and see if there's moss in the warehouse. Let's see if we have any. And that might be the problem. So let's come here and let's look for moss. And we have some. It's not a lot. It's not a lot when you start thinking about how much is needed for different build situations. So let me come down. Hi guys. And there they are, running all around. Let's come. Who has the closest? I think the barn actually has the closest one. It does. Let's look here for a second. I want to look at moss. So these moss blocks, nope. These, let's see these. It's showing a mechanic can make the moss carpet, but the moss blocks themselves, there's no way. You actually have to find those. So that is something we will have to get. Let's come over to the miner for a minute. I'm intrigued now. Hold on. I might have to do some chocolate. Chocolate! I think my throat is out of, so I'm not going to talk for a minute. Isn't that strange? Look at that. There's actually moss right here. And there isn't a torch. That would seem to suggest that he's doing something right here. I haven't been here before. Let's put this here. Let's put one of these here for a minute. That is definitely moss. But it doesn't go anywhere. It looked like it was actually a part of something, didn't it? Like it was going to be a part of something, but it isn't. It's just this piece and the piece that was here, and that is most curious. See this part here like this? Was he using mossy block for it? I can't imagine him doing that, but that's what it looks like. That is a part of the build he actually used some. That is actually the bridge piece for the build. But why didn't that piece get taken away? Oh, it's probably just a miss of some sort. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that. This is mine level 14. I think, yes. Mine level 15. Is it up here? Mine level 15. 16. Oops. Did I just pass him? I think he just passed me. Yeah, he did. Where was he coming from? I've got too much stuff in my head. Hold on a second. I hear lots of water. Hold on for a minute. There's water behind here. And possibly water here. I don't see any water on the map. What? Oh, bats. That's what that is. Hold on a second. Let's come here. Let's look. Let's come here. And oh, look what we just found. Whoa. Okay. It is it's a remnant of a skeleton spawner. Wow. Look at this. Is there anything else? It's an actual dungeon. It's inactive. But my goodness. That's just really cool. I haven't seen one in so long. That is pretty amazing. Yeah. I don't have to worry about it. They have to be activated, and because of the treaty that we have, it actually isn't. I'm putting something there so that I remember that I actually did look at this. That is quite something. Right smack dab in the middle of the mine. That is really amazing. So yeah, and I can still hear water. I think I see water on the map, but I don't, it doesn't seem like anything's actually happening here. Yeah, it's like behind these walls where the deep slate is. So I don't want to open up, but I'm trying to find out. Yes, an actual skeleton. Yeah, that's pretty stunning. That is stunning. Now, there isn't anything that can be done that the skeleton can do. They can't spawn. Um, the skeleton piece has to be activated for them to spawn. So there isn't anything they can do, but it was just such a surprise. That really was. Wow. So I was looking to see if there was some place like a cave down in the mining area where we could find some more moss. And that's actually what I was looking at. And let's come here. So that was like 17 or something where we saw that. There it is. And let's stop for a second for a minute. And here, and let's look. So yeah, these are borders that he's actually putting in. But he isn't digging. He isn't digging out anything. So where is he working? And let's see if we can find where he actually is working. Oh, found it. Found it. Let's go right here. Let's go right around. Oh, no. This is it. This is the place. Okay, I thought it was higher up than that, but it wasn't. Wow. Okay, let's go continue down. So this is at level 18. So is he actually mining? I don't see any place that's actually I don't see any place that's actually mined. I see him making these places here, but I don't see any actual going off into the areas. And here we are at the bottom. And there it is. So he's at level 55. Has he done? Has he done a single? Look at the, is that tough? Yeah, that is. Okay. And this is where we hear the water, in this area here. And there is the skeleton. Ah ha 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 ha. Found it. Found it, we have. All right, so he is right above the skeleton. He is actually mining in this area. And this looks amazing because of course it's deep slate, and deep slate is just beautiful. Wait, before I get myself lost, although I can't, I have a map. But let me do this. I'll just do this for a second. This is the main road right here. And this goes back. I don't think there is anything So he's gotten lots of deep slate for us, which makes complete sense. But I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else. Let's come over here. See that? Probably means there was lava. And he's not finding anything in here, which is probably why he stopped. So I'm confused. I mean, I thought that there's a way to set them to mine for you, to mine certain areas for you. So that you could get them to come back up, for example, in this area and actually start mining out these areas here. It looks like, doesn't it, look at the map. Does it actually look like, I don't understand that. On the map, it actually looks like he mined these and then closed them. Do they do that? Do they mine them and then close them in? Why does it show on... Okay, I'm going to actually have to investigate. I'm going to have to find out. I'll have to do it as a research that I do or something, because it's showing, look where it's showing. It's showing that he's mined all in here, and we see these openings. So something has changed with the mines, and like I said, I don't keep up. But we just were down in that area and it showed all these mine tunnels, but there wasn't any mine tunnels there. So see right here? They look like mine tunnels. That... I'm totally thrown by that. Sorry about this, people. My throat has decided to not be cooperating today. Let me see if I can find another place where the map is showing. No, the map's not showing any mining out. Whoa! There he is. Let's follow him. I want to know what he's doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where did he just go? Did he go back down? Is he going down further? What just happened there? Did you see that? Where did he go? What's going on? He was just here. He turned the corner. I turned my back. I came back and he's gone. And did he go down farther? He didn't go anywhere. All right. I have some very strange thing going on here. I can't wait to find out what in the world this is. I recognize that. That's probably lava. In all these years that he's been doing this mine, he has only been mining down, and he did that one section right there. He did not come up. Let me think about this for a second. So when you're here, and when you go to settings, maximum depth, fill block, here's the fill block, recipes, levels, and then we have all the levels. And there's no way of knowing what he's working on unless that 17 means that he worked that level. So the 18, wasn't it 18 or 19 where we saw the skeleton? And right below that, or above, right below that, I thought was where he was working, or above it. Yeah, he is. But we have a lot of stone. So he is actually doing something. But that is freaky. Yeah, definitely. Well, that is really freaky. This says repair right here. Let's see what happens if we get, but there isn't anything to repair. This says that this has a repair thing on it. Repair request. Let me see something. So now it's saying added repair request to queue of the miner. Miner will pick it up once the current task is finished. So both of these say that they're for repair. We don't have any guards. We don't need them. Minimum stock his torches so that he doesn't run out. He hasn't gotten anything in a while. Look at this. Since yesterday. But he was getting stuff. And he got the chest. I think he got the chest from the, remember there was no chest in there? Isn't there supposed to be a chest? Oh, but if that was half of it, because that wasn't big enough to be the whole place. And those things are usually in the center of a room, which means that he opened that room up where the skeleton is and then closed it? And then closed it? Something crazy is going on. I am going to have to go out on Discord to Minecolonies and find out some stuff. I'm just going to have to ask some stuff about the miners, and they'll probably point me to a wiki or something that says something, because there is a wiki, and maybe I won't bother them. I can go to the wiki first and look and see what it says about the miner and see what that is. I've never seen anything like that. I've had tons of mines, tons of Minecolonies mines where they mined out practically every single level. It was really cool. It's really fun when they do that. But he isn't doing that. He is not doing that. And this is built from scratch. We originally, when we first started the colony, we had a small special here. And that small special turned out, I determined that it wasn't going to work because we really needed the level 5. There was enough room for it. And so right over that special, we actually built this. So I think we either they dismantled it as a part of building this. So in the very beginning, he didn't get very far. We put it in exactly the same place. And this section right here is actually a cave that was here already. And we just dug down into it. And that's why it has these pieces. And that piece over there is a part of the road that took away the stone underneath it. And so that's why this is open here and this is open here. But the actual place matched up right here, and it should have been the same. Yeah, so that is very intriguing. And the only change that we've made to this place is we added a door here. No, this door I think was here. We added a door here, and we added a walk-through this wall to connect these two places here. But everything else is exactly the way that that Thaler had planned it. And so yeah, so I'm not gonna solve it. I'm not gonna solve it that way. I'm gonna have to read. Wow. I actually have to read about something, but I'm going to have to read it and see what happens. So that is it for right now. The moon is coming up, and it is a new moon, and we're looking at Guardian's Rock from this angle right now with Keanu's balloon being added and Elise using that. And on the other side is Valerie's balloon. We haven't upgraded the balloons, the Courier or the Guardian. This is the reason why we had Elise come over to help Emery and Valerie, because they're falling behind. And it's just, there's so much to do. And so that's the reason why. And yeah, so we're going to have all of them continue working on all of these segments. And the balloon, the Zeppelin, the Zeppelin is going to, there they go, is going to be like this for a little bit. It's going to be a level 4 for a little while longer. I'd like to get the ambassador to the Nether up and running. I'd like to get the alchemist and the mechanic to actually be at full. And so that's what we're going to do. So anyway, thank you everybody. Zaf, that was a wonderful idea. Afgaristo, thank you. And thank you for being in chat. It's always fun when you're here. Mr. Villager, obrigado. Thank you for being in chat. And yes, I will look at your what would I call it? Your gift. I'm going to call it a gift for the courtyard. I'll look at that. And Mixasa, merci. Merci. Mixasa, I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun with the Cliff style. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Bonsoir, Mixasa. And Kali Nikta. Zaf, Boa Tarji, Mr. Villager, and for all of you who are watching, if any of you want me to speak your language, you can just get in chat and just tell me what language you want, and I will try and add it to my list if it isn't already there, because I like to do that. And we're still taking names for the Zeppelin, so you can put them in the comments. When the Zeppelin is a level 5, we will pick one of them. So okay, and here we go. We're listening to Drone Hands music right now, and I'm going to trade, and we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus play the guitar. So here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.